Hello everyone, Trisha here, reporting what it's been like to use a Windows phone for the past 30 days. So I did a 30-day Windows phone challenge using the Nokia Lumia Icon, which the specs are pretty intense on. So I picked this phone because this is kind of like the best up and running for Windows phone right now, as it's out there in the world. So I did it. I lasted 30 days. And will I switch to Windows Phone permanently? Let's see. You'll find out at the end of this video. So just to give you a rundown, I'm very happy that Windows Phone 8.1, that the 0.1 update came out while I was doing this, because in my opinion, it really, it favors features over the look, which I love the look of Windows Phone. I always have. It's very smooth. It's very fun. In the 0.1 update, it gave these transparent tiles, so you can put a you can see there, you can put a picture behind it and it kind of moves with, and that's really cool and really fun, and a way to personalize a phone that, you know, may to some have looked very blocky before. And being that I'm an Android person, I absolutely love customization. And I feel like the 0.1 update did a lot of things for Android people. In addition to being able to customize your screen there, it also gives you an action menu, which you'll see right here. You swipe it down right from the top. And that's something that actually now both iOS and Android have a feature for, to give you all your notifications in one place. I do realize that that's kind of contrary to what the heart of Windows Live Tiles was, where it shows you that all in one place, but I found it to be very useful. It also has, when you're messaging, let me see here if I can pull up my messaging, flow text, which is swipe. So let's see, if I want to go ahead and message somebody, just show you this, and I want to type in here, you can use it just like one would swipe on a keyboard to type your words. I just put tabs because I wasn't looking. But I love that, and I absolutely can't live without it. So I'm really happy that they added that. Let's see. For functionality, they have a bunch of new Sense apps. So there's Data Sense, there's Wi-Fi Sense, there's kind of like Battery Sense, which is Battery Saver, and it just gives you more ways to control the phone and to set your settings up the way that you want them. Again, functionality. Something that, you know, some people may have said that Windows lacks in the past. Ta-da! It's here now with the 0.1 upgrade. You can now customize alert noises for various notifications. And there's Cortana with the new 0.1 update. Now, I'm not that big on voice integration. I don't use my Google Now speech commands very regularly. When I had an iPhone, I didn't really use Siri that often, but Cortana is kind of fun. Hi, Cortana. Do you like Android? Let's see if it works. Now, it's important to note that Cortana is still in beta, so sometimes she just does this for a while, which she's probably going to do right now. But she has kind of, yeah, we'll stop there. But she has kind of like witty remarks like Siri does, but I would say probably the accuracy of Google Now when you need your okay Google and you talk to it. So I really like Cortana, and again, I like that they chose Cortana from Halo because it just makes it feel a little bit more personal, although you can change her voice to a man if you want to. I don't want to, because I like talking to Cortana the way that I know her and picturing her all blue, but hopefully not going rampant. As far as apps go on Windows 8.1, I mean, a lot of people will say that the reason that they haven't switched to a Windows Phone is primarily because of the lack of apps. And there seem to be really good third-party apps. SixTag makes a bunch of them. Their Instagram is great. There is an Instagram beta, but I actually preferred SixTag in the time that I was using it. And there are a couple really good games, not quite as many, so you are a little limited in that way. The biggest thing for me as far as kind of like on the apps is Microsoft and Google still haven't worked a bunch of stuff out. So as far as YouTube, as far as Google Docs, there are basic app functionality there, but like I can't edit my Google Docs. And there's MyTube and again some other like third-party apps that are there. It didn't have everything I needed, and since I use Google all the time for work, that was very hard for me to adjust to. Now, granted, if you're not a Google-based person, there's Office 365, there's SkyDrive, there's Bing. I mean, so you can have that synchronization without being Google-based. If I wanted to transfer everything over, that would have been a way to do that. That being said, as far as apps go, at least on the Nokia Windows phones, the camera app absolutely kills it. This phone, paired with this camera software, by far is the best phone camera I've ever used. You can see all the different settings there. You can set them to whatever you want, and it adjusts in real time, and it's really awesome, like super awesome. Low light pictures, and just pictures I haven't been able to take on other phones, on other smartphone cameras, I should say. So that was like a very big plus for me, for sure. I didn't appreciate, again, the things I didn't appreciate, why there's two map functions. There's here drive and here map. I just need one map and then tell me how to get there. So I mean, like with any smartphone, you're going to get the bloatware from the manufacturer. Or I should say with any Android or Windows smartphone, you're going to get that a little bit. But I mean, if I have to change having, like if I have to deal with having two map apps in order to have the Nokia camera software on there, I'm absolutely game and I will totally take that. So I guess, what did it come down to for me? Again, I really like the new Action Center. I'm not crazy about the fact that you have to like swipe away the entire category of notifications instead of each individual one, but it's better than when it was there before. Here's Cortana telling me there's a bunch of high wind warnings in LA right now. It has been very windy. Thank you, Cortana. It feels like Google Now telling me information that I didn't know that I needed to know, but now that I have it, thank you so much. Okay, so back to focus. What am I gonna do? I had iOS before. I've been rocking Android for a solid couple of years now, and now I can officially say that I have had my hands on the Windows phone. And as much as I want to say like ding, 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 we have a winner, I'm not ready to switch 100% to this just yet. I really do like the speed of the interface. I really do like the look of it. I think it's clean. I think for people that are not already 100% based in Apple, like if you already have the Apple ecosystem up and running, this is going to be a hard transition, obviously. If you already have your Google ecosystem up and running, this will be a harder transition. If you already use PC for like everything you do, this is an awesome option. For me, because I'm a techie and I like to be in my, like I like to have my face in my phone all the time. I like to play with it. I like to customize it. I like to pretty much treat my phone as an on-the-go computer. This just doesn't quite have all the functionality that I need just yet. As far as the actual hardware goes, it being the Nokia Lumia Icon, this is Verizon only right now, but the 930 is coming out. And this may be a preview of the Lumia 930. You didn't hear it from me. But no, the specs have been announced for that, and it's very, very similar, and that will be available on all carriers, albeit more expensive. But it was just announced, so maybe that price point will come down a little bit in the future. So yeah, I absolutely love this. If I have the option, being the person that I am, I like to carry one of each of the major operating systems so that I can use, say, this when I need a kick-ass camera, and I can use my Android when I need to get into my Google stuffs and I need to be able to do all of that functionality and remember all my Chrome and customize and my widgets, and I'm a very big Android fangirl, and you know, to have my Apple stuff when I need my music or my video editing software or those exclusive software programs and apps that are theirs. So if all of you phones could please just get together for me, marry, take the best of each of you and build the perfect phone, that'd be awesome. That being said, everyone's definition of what would be the perfect phone is completely different. So that would be my perfect phone. So I guess that's it. What would you guys build if you had the chance to build your absolutely perfect phone? What would you take from each system and why? Let me know in the comments down below. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel, take a look at The Naked Truth, where I talk about life topics in the nude, from the shoulders up only though. It's no sexy time stuff. And tune back here for more tech stuff. I'm going to try to do a lot more of that in the future, and gaming stuff to come. I'm moving soon, so I'm going to have a completely different setup, and it will lend itself to that kind of stuff. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm so happy I got to play with the Windows Phone. Yay!